What's up, everybody? Welcome into Fascism Watch. I'm exhausted and the video hasn't even gotten going yet. So I've taken it upon myself to use my platform, whatever little platform I have, to speak out against the fascist regime. And I feel like the thing I'm most passionate about is immigration. Everybody gets got their own niche. And I feel like if you have any kind of platform, I mean, literally everybody has a platform. I mean, you could start a YouTube channel today. It costs nothing. You could do it with a cell phone. But if you have a platform and you're not speaking out against all these atrocities, and you're just a bad person, I want nothing to do with you. I've lost many friends over this election that voted for Trump, and excuse me, I just can't respect and associate with anymore because you did this to these people, whether they see themselves as responsible or not. This wouldn't be happening under a Kamala Harris administration. You know how I know? Because it didn't happen under the Biden administration. They are like, I think this guy was a high school student, bro, and like shout out to his I don't know if they're gonna talk about the rally after this, but shout out to his colleagues, his classmates, because they all had his back. They went and got their degrees, they were all crying, and then they went and marched for him in a free what's his name? Something Gomez. This is my first time hearing about his story. Marcelo Gomez de Silva. So there he is right there. Yeah, he's detained by ICE, has been for days now. Judge issued a 72-hour stay in that, or not stay, a hold. I guess a stay is a hold. But yeah, while they hear the merits of the case, there's obviously going to be no merits of the case. I believe I read were looking for his father, and this guy was just. Let's just read the story. And this isn't even all. We have another story to get to. Like I said, this is fascism watch. It's getting worse. I'm fucking sick of it. Like I mentioned in a video earlier I made about immigration in the Bible. I was reporting on the Kilmar Bear Garcia thing since literally the night the news broke from at the Atlantic and the Bulwark, and I said I was going to report and mention his name every day till he's home, but I can't do it because it will eventually causes you to have a psychological break because you'll be like, why is nothing being done about this? No action being taken. I'm wasting my voice, my breath. You know, it's one man. And I can't like hyper focus on his story because I think about him literally every day, but I can't come on and report it on it every day. I'll go crazy. But I'm trying to spread it around and talk about other people. I've tried to bury my head in the sand and like trying to kind of block it out a little bit. I can't do that. It's not my nature. My nature won't allow it. But man, I just can't report on the Kilmar thing every day. It kills me inside that he's still in El Salvador away from his family. And yeah, we're gonna read about this guy right now. Milford, Massachusetts. An 18-year-old Massachusetts high school student who was detained by federal immigration agents Saturday must be kept in state for 72 hours. A federal judge said Monday. His attorney asked for his immediate release. And lots been going down in Massachusetts. I think Worcester had a big thing. They tried to arrest a mother, and they wound up slamming like her teenage daughter to the ground who was carrying a baby moments before. And the whole neighborhood went crazy. Like just like tried to physically stop ICE from detaining these people. And I'm gonna say it. I'm at the point where honestly I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna hold my tongue. There's people that say way more heinous things than this on any given day. If ICE ever came to my neighborhood or anywhere near it, and I saw them trying to detain somebody in like a plain clothes in a plain car, I will intervene physically. I'll use my body to stop that shit from happening. It's not. You could, I guess technically you could consider that a threat. I believe in self defense, and that's exactly what they did. If I see somebody being kidnapped by plainclothes officer, in quotes, massive air quotes, and with somebody like wearing a balaclava, however it's pronounced, yeah, I'm stepping in. Because that's your duty as a human being. And human rights are not negotiable to me. And I would be full of shit if I didn't step in. Because I say that every day. Got back up words with action. And DHS, if they consider that threat, and I'm sure there's like at least one right wing piece of trash, it's just subhuman scum that will hear this and try to deport me to DHS. Go ahead. I couldn't give less of a fuck. Go ahead. Nothing's gonna happen. Anyways, Milford High Junior Marcelo Gomes de Silva was detained by immigration and ICE while he was traveling to volleyball practice Saturday morning. Wow, what a threat to community going to volleyball practice. He also plays in the band and he was going to play at his graduation. Acting ICE Director Ty Lyons said Monday that members of law enforcement were looking for Gomez de Silva's father, We were looking for the file. I'm not reading their lying ass statement. Is it the DHS statement? Yeah, I'm not reading that. They're wasting my time and insulting my intelligence. Really long article. We're not gonna read it all. I got another one to get to. In a writ of habeas corpus means I think produce the body. It's like basically show me what I'm being charged with, so we can get due process start. Show me the evidence you have against me, et cetera, et cetera. File with the U.S. Is every person's right, not just citizen person. Filed with the U.S. District Court of Massachusetts, Attorney Miriam Conrad wrote, Gomez and Silva showed or has no criminal history anywhere in the world. Requested his immediate release from detention. Like, it's bullshit this can happen to a person in this country. And you assholes just surround, just listen, don't speak out, don't do nothing. But shout out to all the good people that are putting their body on the line. They're braver than I am right now. I say it right now because I say if it happens, I'm gonna make it happen. According to Conrad de Silva, According to Conrad Gomes de Silva, came to the United States from Brazil when he was with a student visa in 2012. His family has lived in Milford. His student visa status is lapsed. I don't care. Petitioner status is eligible for and intends to wait. His student visa status has not so bad at reading, but petitioner is eligible for and intends to apply for asylum. She wrote. It's just weird. She calls him petitioner. U.S. District Judge Richard Stearns said Monday that Gomez and Silva must remain in Massachusetts for 72 hours, 3 days, to provide a fair opportunity for the judge who will be randomly assigned to hear the case, to review the merits and rule on any contested issues. Massachusetts Governor Mara Healey responded to the detainment, demanding to know more information about why Gomez Silva was arrested. I'm disturbed and outraged by reports that a Milford High student was arrested by ICE on his way to volleyball practice on Saturday. Yet again, local officials and law enforcement have been left in the dark with no heads up and no answers to their questions. I'm sure local law enforcement would probably love to jump in and help with this, if I'm being really honest. And I'm somebody that has a lot of respect for cops, but most of them don't really care about this kind of shit. I'm demanding that ICE, they're just following orders. I'm demanding that ICE provide immediate information about why he was arrested, where he is now, and how his due process is being protected. Like, they don't even know where he is. We don't know what ICE facility he's in. Shout out to Ed Markey for standing up for this guy, one of my favorite senators. Hundreds of students in Milford staged a walkout, God bless them, Monday to show support for their classmate. Where would the world be without solidarity? Nowhere. Students lined up along West Fountain Street holding signs to read Free Marcelo and I support Marcelo. I think because of Marcelo and how he acted towards people. So why so many people came out there today to help support Marcelo, said Gomez Silva's girlfriend, Julianis Rentas Figueroa. They're a beautiful couple, for real. Look at that amazing, beautiful couple. I feel like you can just look at somebody and tell that's a good person. They just give off a certain aura about them. Marcelo is not a bad person. And to be treated this man as a threat to community is fucking just disgraceful. I don't, it's like they're trying to pick out like good people. Why would you do that? That's just going to turn the public against you even more. If you got to arrest a student, pick like a student who's been suspended like 12 times and bullies kids. Why would you pick a good person? And I'm not advocating for any student to be detained by ICE. Understand what I'm trying to make a point here. I don't wish this on anybody. It's horrible. Being taken into the hands of somebody that you don't know and potentially leaving the country. Like, I can keep this man out of the country. Man, bro, man, I hate this shit. I wouldn't wish that on a single person ever, said volleyball teammate Colin Greco. He lives here for a reason. He deserves to stay. And the reasons he loves the country. We're going to end it there. Let's go back to this next article. Rep. Jerry Nadler demands probe after DHS handcuffs his aide. They handcuffed a female aide and she was crying. Rep. Jerry Nadler said Monday he will seek congressional investigation after Department of Homeland Security officer handcuffed one of his staffers at the office. The incident, part of a series of confrontations with federal immigration authorities, has further escalated tensions between congressional Democrats and the Trump administration. DHS officials handcuffed one of Nadler's aides at his district office in New York City last Wednesday, and demanded entry into the office, accusing him of harboring rioters. We are rioters. Nadler said in a CNN interview that DHS was upset that some of my staff members were watching them grab immigrants emerging from an immigration court in the same building and invited some of the observers up to my office. That's a rioter. They're calling anybody that's even observing an immigration hearing a rioter. That's we're all rioters. We're all gonna be rioters eventually. They then came up to the office and demanded entrance. One of my staff members said, "You can't come in here. You need a warrant," which is true. They said, "No, we don't need a warrant." Yes, you fucking do. Pretty sure Jerry Nash is a lawyer. He knows. The staffer was later released, no charges. This is, I guess, a reminder to people that don't know. I don't know how most Americans wouldn't know this, but I guess some people inevitably won't know. You don't have to invite an officer into your house if they don't have a warrant. You can tell them, kiss your ass, you're not coming in here. Go back and get a warrant, then you can come in. That's how it works. That's how the law works. There's nothing. There's a stranger standing at your fucking door. You can't do shit. If anybody sends you a letter in the mail from an attorney general saying you may have committed a crime, rip it up and throw it in the fucking trash until they come with a warrant. These people are paper tigers. Ain't nobody afraid of their ass. A DHS spokesperson said officers responded to information that protesters were present. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading these lies, the lies. He said he wants Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem to have her testify about it. The attacks were totally unacceptable, Nadler said, adding that the investigation scope should be generally of immigration officials' tactics, which are frankly very threatening to liberty. A spokesperson for Jordan did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Zoom out! Democrats have been ramping up their oversight and immigration and customs enforcement facilities after Rep. LaMonica McIver was charged with assaulting ICE officers. Give me a fucking break. McIver and other Democrats have accused DHS of pursuing a flimsy prosecution in an attempt to intimidate lawmakers and discourage oversight. Just on Monday, Reps Mark Pocan, love him, Winmore, made an unannounced visit to Dodge County Jail, an ICE facility in their state of Wisconsin. So yeah, Hakeem Jeffries gave a pathetic answer about what he's gonna do, and we can watch it right now. I believe I have it open. This guy's a damn joke. He's a boy. He's got out of the fucking way. Let a real man lead, or woman lead, because you're embarrassing us, Hakeem. Let me tell you what I'll tell you. I'll tell you after this what I would have done if I were Hakeem Jeffries. Sorry, one second. Let me say that again. I was turning my speaker off. It cuts my voice out whenever when I'm disconnecting. I'll tell you what, we're gonna watch it and I'll tell you what I would have done if I was the Speaker of the House. The second most powerful Democrat in all of Congress, in the whole government, really.
Ashes, and you sit there with your thumb up your fucking ass, waiting for somebody else to say something, for somebody else to do something. He said, "Oh, if it continues to happen, we'll say it's."
Oh, I missed it. 1 second. Where the heck is it? Oh, way too far. Wait.
Trump and the administration has endeavored
there it is.
to
Okay.
do.
Here we go, guys. Sorry.
Bond
went on CNN and was asked about this. Listen to what he says.
In terms of how we will
respond
to what Trump and the administration has endeavored to do, we will make that decision in a time, place, and manner of our choosing, but the response will be continuous and it will meet the moment that is required.
What exactly does that mean? Have you done?
There you go. That's his answer. That's not a leader. That's a boy who's compromised by his donors. Needs to get knocked the fuck out, figuratively, and he's voted out, literally. But I'll tell you what I would have done out in the video if I were Speaker, the minority leader in the House, in control of that Democratic caucus. Was it 210 members or whatever? You got to set an example. You got to lead by example. You got to be a leader. I would want to see CNN and said, right now I'm going to speak directly to federal law enforcement, DHS, ICE rank and file. If you believe that you have the authority or that you have the ability to arrest any congressional staffer or member of Congress, you got to go through me. You have to physically go through me. And when you're there to slap those cuffs on, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be watching you everywhere you go. I'm going to be like white on rice. I'm going to be investigating you. I'm going to be freezing bank accounts. That's what I would say. And I would say we're going to return rule of law to this goddamn godforsaken country. That's what I'd say. I want to stop speaking directly to ICE. I hope you pay attention, Tom Homan. I'm coming after you. That's what I would do if I was the number 2 most powerful Democrat in the entire Congress after Chuck Schumer, who's also a bitch. But we don't have real leaders in this country, just boys like Hakeem Jeffries.